Check before believing. This really should be the title of this video. Was yesterday really the first time you ever stood a brush up on its end? This shows how many of you have a cleaner. The little video we posted yesterday, at the time, we actually believed it was true. 2 minutes later, after we pressed upload, we realised it was a hoax. But who cares? Let's have a bit of fun sometimes, especially now with the coronavirus everywhere. People take things too seriously. But remember, check before believing. There's a lot of fake news out there. Sometimes the fake news is fun, and sometimes it creates panic. Like now, here in Milan, half of the supermarkets are empty. Back in 1957, Panorama, a BBC television programme, on April the 1st, which as you know is April Fool's Day, published a video of 3 minutes saying that a family in the south of Switzerland, on the border between Italy and Switzerland, had a problem with their spaghetti trees. And back in 1957, English people probably didn't even know where spaghetti came from. And so they fell for this hoax on Panorama. Decades later, CNN said this was the best hoax ever.
Many of you, I'm sure, will have seen pictures of the vast spaghetti plantations in the Po Valley. For the Swiss, however, it tends to be more of a family affair.
Back in 1938, Orson Welles did a similar thing on his live radio show over in America. He basically said that there was a Martian invasion. Now this happened because he was reading part of the script of War of the Worlds. America panicked, people went crazy. But did they really? Some people say just the newspapers exaggerated the situation thanks to the pre-Second World War anxiety. Adolf Hitler said the crisis was evidence of the decadence and corrupt condition of democracy. For f***'s sake, how many doors do you need to bang? There's only 2 doors, this one and one downstairs. But there are also some people out there who enjoy spoiling people's fun. These people we call spoilsports, killjoys, party poopers. Party pooper is so British. Speaking of parties, today is one of my friend's birthdays. Today is the 27th of February. Today is Chiarezzi's birthday. Happy birthday, Chiara. See, I never forget people's birthdays. I have a long list of people who forgot my birthday last year, but I won't read it. Just remember, this year, it's the same as last year and the year before, the 16th of March. There's another British term that I like, which is similar to party pooper, killjoy. Wet blanket. How nice. He's such a wet blanket. He spoils everybody's fun. Now, talking about birthdays, there's one little thing that I don't understand. Why in Italy, and maybe in some other countries I don't know, does the person who is celebrating their birthday have to pay for everybody else? In England, we pay for the person. Think about it, 20 people go out to celebrate Sarah's birthday. No, Chiara's birthday. Today's Chiara's birthday. 20 people go out to celebrate Chiara's birthday. Why should she pay for everybody? Think about it. If we all pay €1, €2, or £1, £2 extra, we cover the cost of her meal. Isn't it more sensible? And again, it's her birthday. Why should she pay us to celebrate her? Also, something else that confuses me. I am 38, as you can see. In Korea, I would be 40. Because you add 1 year, and if your birthday has not passed, which mine hasn't yet, because remember, March the 16th, you add an extra year. So I'm actually 40. How terrible. Speaking of birthdays, I want to talk about a word which confuses many of my students. The word is gift. They say, is it a noun, is it a verb, is it both? It's actually both. The problem is, gifting sounds extremely formal and we don't really like it. So I give a gift. The only little difference is, if you give a gift, it sounds like you're giving a gift just because you want to. When you say, I gifted her a car for her birthday, will never happen, too expensive, unless it's a small one. You mean you deliberately bought her a present for a specific occasion. So, you would never really say, I gifted her a bracelet. Okay, it's probably right. It just sounds horrible. I gave her a bracelet for her birthday. So much nicer. So let's have a look at some other words that confuse people. Dress and wear. Okay, a dress, as we all know, is the long, beautiful thing that women wear or some men on a Saturday night. But to dress means to put the clothes on. Once the clothing is on your body, you are wearing it. So now I'm wearing a t-shirt and I think jeans. Yes. Another two words that confuse people are job and work. Job is the profession. Work is the activity that you do. I have some work to do. What's your job? I'm a teacher. I'm a doctor. What work do you have to do today? I need to sign a contract. I need to write a book. A student yesterday asked me, what's the difference between historic and historical? Well, let me tell you, many people use them interchangeable because they don't even know themselves. The difference is historic is a big event. So for example, going back to Adolf Hitler, the war was a historic event. It's an event that's very, very important that we all know about. Historical is an event that happened in the past. Do you see a difference? Can I borrow your phone? Can you lend me your phone? Can you hear the difference? I lend to you and you borrow from me. You have a phone, I need a phone. I say to you, can I borrow your phone? And you say, yes, I will lend you my phone. So it lets us know who owns the object. Another thing I want to clear up. I'm going on my break. Okay, break doesn't exist. Break. People think the pronunciation of break is break because of breakfast. No, it's wrong. Break. What's the difference between break and pause? I also hear people saying, I'm having a pause. No, you're having a break. A break is when something is divided into pieces. So for example, your work day is divided into a lunch break, a cigarette break, an e-cigarette break, or, oh sorry, people who don't smoke are not entitled to extra breaks, only a lunch break. Maybe a coffee break, but if you don't drink coffee, a tea break. This is a break because you're dividing your workday into sections. A pause is a temporary stop, a little hesitation. So pause. Did you see what I did?